Hi, I'm Sharon Peele Kennedy. I'm from Hatteras Island. I've lived here my entire life. I'm a sixth generation Hatterasser. Today I'm going to show you an interesting way of preparing hard crabs and a different take. Instead of steaming them, I'm going to broil them today. So I'm going to go over here to my trusty old fridge and get out my crabs. And you'll be very interested in, I've put them in the refrigerator so that they are stunned a little bit, so it'll be a lot easier to back and clean them. This might seem a little daunting to some people, but if you are a crab aficionado, you will appreciate this method. Here's the crabs that I have. There's about 17 crabs. It is quite a bit to deal and do this, but as you can see, you can pick them up. They're not dead, but they're stunned. They're not going to bite you at this point. You can take and realize, you'll see that this has got a little apron on it. This is known as a female crab. This one is a female crab. Females. Let me see, we've got a male here. And this is a male blue crab. Look how beautiful these blue claws are, and you see they have their little male appendage there. A female, male. These here have the coveted egg in them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all the claws off of the crab. I'm going to put that to a little area because we're going to cook them in a different way. Now, some people like to use kitchen gloves or some kind of you'll need you a nice set of scissors because you're going to cut off your claws. Pull that back part right off. You can take and cut off this part. It's not as messy if you have everything set up just right so that you can put all the little pieces in and dump that out later into your compost. I've got my oven set on broil so that it can be getting nice and hot. I've got my pan on the middle rack. And that's a female one. Now we want that egg. That egg is very delicious. When you order sheet crab soup in a restaurant, this is what makes the sheet crab soup the famous taste. You really don't need a whole lot of crabs to do this with. I usually like to say have like 4 or 5, maybe 6 crabs per person. And the beauty about broiling the crabs as opposed to steaming them is you don't have all the runoff water to be dealing with to go down your sink or out into your yard because it will attract flies and the smell will kind of get to you. But you see how they're still alive basically, but because you chill them in the refrigerator. And you can just put them in a paper bag. You don't have to put them in a pan like this. Okay, we've now got our crabs backed and cleaned. I've taken all the claws off of them and taken the feathers or the fin part they call them, or some people call them dead men or whatever. But you want to keep all your crab egg into them because that will add definite delicious flavor. Then we'll need a little bit of olive oil and the trusty old bag. So how simple is this for a preparation? You don't even really, you could do this without the olive oil. You could do it with butter if you would like. There's many, your imagination is your limit basically. Sprinkle them up. You could do this plain, you could do this with salt and pepper. And we're going to stick them into an already preheated broiler. Over here. We'll put our timer on for 25 minutes. Depending on the heat of the oven, how long you've let it heat up for. These are looking pretty good. I'm going to let them cook about 5 more minutes. We might not go the whole 25 minutes. So our crabs didn't take quite 25 minutes. They took about 20 minutes. And we're going to go ahead and take them out, set them up here. And there is your finished product. See how nice and caramelized and brown they all got.
They call a crab picking
Where'd I
knife.
get my picking knife at?
I don't know, but we used to have about 50 of these, and now I don't have it about 2.
Where'd I get mine at?
This is the picking knife they use in regular crab picking houses.